Okay, perfect. Right, now this live podcast is going to be exploring investigations as a core pillar of modern security, how this role impacts multiple environments from the corporate side of a business to enhancing community welfare, and how the world of investigation will evolve to play a greater role in utilizing data and enhancing projects in the future. So welcome, and thank you for joining me. So my first question for you is around foundations of corporate and security investigations. And the first question is, why are security investigations critical in corporate environments like Red Sea Global?
Okay. Assalamu alaikum. Hi, everyone. First, thank you for this opportunity to have investigations as part of this respected conference. And it's an honor to speak on this platform, and I hope you find this insightful. To answer your question, let me first say that investigations in the corporate setting are always, or so often, misunderstood as punitive or reactive. But the truth is, they are proactive mechanisms, tools that helps in the protection of people, property, and purpose. At Red Sea Global, investigations frameworks are designed to align with Vision 2030, if we're saying sustainability and responsibility pillars. And at any Giga context, you're going to find investigators manage complex layers from safeguarding assets and ensuring compliance to the evolving Saudi regulations to preserving stakeholder trust across multinational partnerships. So investigations are very critical. Now, investigations ensure transparency, accountability, and believe it or not, it's a learning culture versus blame. They are very critical, again, because they bridge a gap between incident and improvement.
Okay, thank you. And if we pivot slightly towards investigations within communities, if we speak about community welfare, how do investigations play a role beyond corporate walls?
Well, communities are considered the souls of our projects. And across RSG, we've got security teams embedded within communities to not only respond to incidents, but to anticipate them through intelligence-led risk assessments. Remember, we're protecting people. We're not only protecting sites. And in this context, we're looking at inclusion, safeguarding, documenting grievances, acting on vulnerabilities. If we're looking at contractors' misconduct, safeguarding issues, or even policy non-compliance, investigations always become vehicles for advocacy. Again, in taking care of our communities, we earn the trust that community development depends on. Let me say that His Royal Highness Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman had called dreamers, and I quote, had called Saudi people, and I quote, dreamers. Those dreamers do create new things every day in our ambitious giga project, the Red Sea, and they contribute to the Vision 2030. Those dreamers work, live, and play within our diverse communities. So we do carry a big responsibility protecting those dreamers. And we see already an organic and sustainable trust to the collaborative approaches that we have within security and investigation.
Thank you. And what are some of the key insights you've gained from working in the investigation side of the security industry?
There are so many insights, but let me share one powerful lesson. That is, investigations quality drives or defines the credibility of a security team. Across the industry, we're seeing a shift from reactive model to intelligence-based, data-driven, and forensically precise approaches, and that helps us with the credibility and objectivity of an investigation. But three insights stands out here. First, documentation is protection, because inconsistent or incomplete data work or case work can undermine even the strongest cases. Second, cultural intelligence matters, and I've heard it actually from the former speakers. Cultural intelligence do matter, and especially in Saudi Arabia's workforce, where we can see that understanding context is as important as understanding facts. Third, technology is a partner, not a replacement, maybe until now. But AI-driven technologies helps us to analyze data faster. But again, that was spoken also by the former speakers when they said that the human judgment is irreplaceable. I can say that ethical human judgment or investigator judgment remains irreplaceable.
Thank you. And if we look into the evolving investigations culture, looking ahead, how do you see the role of investigations evolving within projects like yours?
Well, this is a good question, because if you're seeing how we're evolving from incident resolution to resilient cultivation, you'll see how investigations are no longer standalone. Investigations, they're tied to corporate ethics, human resources, they're tied to sustainability and environment, besides a long list of other disciplines within any corporate. Now, our vision is to institutionalize a culture where employees, vendors, and partners all feel safe to speak up, knowing that the investigation frameworks are fair, discreet, and focused on truth, not politics. And to do this, we need three things mainly. First, clear policies that align with the Saudi regulations or the region's regulations and the international standards. Second, we need specialized training that would elevate the investigation frameworks from merely being an admin task to make them skilled functions. Third, and most important, strong governance. That would ensure that every finding leads to systemic action, not only an individual decision or an individual accountability.
Brilliant, thank you. And any final thoughts or reflections on what we've covered here today?
Well, I can say that the strength of any organization lies in its ability to investigate, not just after anything goes wrong, but continuously, constructively, and quietly. My message is this: investigations are not just tools for justice, they are instruments of leadership. Use them wisely, use them ethically, and use them to build environments where this generation and the next ones can feel that integrity isn't enforced, it's embraced. Thank you.
Thank you.